Okay, so let's talk about healthy options for your kids along with your Rev Up program. All right, so one of the fun things, if you have these portion control little containers, these have been really fun in teaching my kids the difference between a fruit serving, a vegetable serving, a carbohydrate serving, fat serving, and just so that they understand. And when they go to pack their lunches, they're thinking about these things. Now, one of the things that we want to set up for you right away is that your Rev Up lifestyle is way different than your kids. Our kids, they require more carbohydrates. They're fueled on that, right? They can tolerate some of the maybe inflammatory things that we can't necessarily. So here, let's look at my daughter making her lunch here, okay? So what do we've got? So one of the things that we always talk about is having a protein, okay? So we love these Paleo Valley beef sticks. She'll have one or two in there too. We've got some turkey bacon cooking over there too. She'll add that. Sometimes it's a hard-boiled egg, and sometimes it's, a sandwich too. She's got her fruit. She always has to have a veggie. Now, these aren't necessarily portion controlled, but she made it herself, right? And of course, she has what she calls her fat, right? Which is usually, it might be another carbohydrate or something like that, but this is our sweet treat as well. She might take the purple container and put some of the blueberries in it, but it's just something that she does that. Now my son, we're trying to put some weight on my son, and he made his own lunch today. So he's got some gluten-free pizza in there. He knows the pepperoni, it counts as his protein, and some of the cheese in there too for his fat. But he likes to have hummus and carrots, you can see. And that, just getting the kids to have that. He's got his fruit. What does he have in here? So he's got a half a banana. He's got his Ninja Red as well. We'll probably add some blueberries in here as well. So he is for your kids, but again, for proteins, just teaching them like, hey, let's have protein every day. Have hard-boiled eggs available. Maybe you have some grass-fed or chicken sticks or beef sticks. Hummus is a good thing so that they're getting their good fat, and it's always not cheese as well for the good fat. Again, remember, your Rev Up lifestyle is going to be different than yours. And then the same thing for breakfast, right? We try to have a protein, some carbohydrates. Shakes are just a win-win. We make some healthy ice cream with bananas and pure protein, or power meal in the morning. I've even done it with tofu, and my kids love it as well. So these are just some ideas on how to do that. We put like a gluten-free cone, healthy ice cream. I'll put down the my blueberry bake recipe that I got from the Kitchen Queen. That's a favorite too. It has a good amount of protein in there too. Our Power Meal pancakes are just a win-win with Power Meal and eggs, and those, they love that. We have that every week. You can prep that ahead of time. So breakfast being just a really important thing, but the lunch as well, right? And then when kids come back, what's kind of a healthy snack that they can have? We always make sure the kids have Ninja Red in their lunches. And then dinner, we usually have all dinner as a family. So say, for example, we were having spaghetti. If we were having spaghetti as a family, then the kids would have probably our gluten-free pasta. But Jay and I, we prefer palmini. Okay, palmini. This is just a favorite too. And I'll make sure too, some of my dessert recipes where I sneak in garbanzo beans and into the different fudge pops and things like that too. So you're just making little tweaks. During Rev Up week, we have a lot of salads at night. So the kids are having maybe one or two extra salads during the week than we normally have one or two during the week, but we might have that additionally with like a clean protein for everyone to have. Sometimes we save our our carbohydrate to have, Jay and I will save our carbohydrate to have his sweet potato fries that he makes, all on the Rev Up lifestyle too. But dinner per se, think about like, if I could have a clean protein that everybody will eat, a vegetable, maybe they'll eat it, maybe they won't. If Jay and I are having a vegetable that we know the kids are absolutely not going to eat, we make them try a little bit, but then we'll put some, sliced carrots. Those are already ready to go. This is a trick too, for if you want your kids to eat more vegetables, like make that they're already cut up and ready to go, right? So whatever your kids' favorites are, whatever your Rev Up lifestyle, that's very, very important to have that too. All right, I gotta go. My turkey is cooked. Here we go.